Woodard, you'd be much more comfortable in a hospital gown.
Thank you for taping the ribs, Doctor. It's made a world of difference. Now, if you will just give me your hand, I can get down off here and go see how my husband is doing.
I wouldn't advise that. You have 4 broken ribs and a torn ligament in your back, at the very least. You've also undergone a tremendous stress. The full effects of the accident won't even begin to hit you for another 8 hours. I'd like to admit you, take some more x-rays, then give you a light sedative and put you to bed.
You haven't heard one word I've said,
I
have you?
know that you are concerned about your husband, but I assure you...
Doctor, I don't want your assurances. I want a report on my husband. I want to see him for myself, and I want desperately to get out of this room now. Please. Miss, will you call Councilman Ryan? He's right outside. Mr. Ryan?
That's hardly necessary. Get him. I warn you, walking could complicate your injuries.
Then why don't we start with me just standing up, Oh, good. I could use a strong right arm right about now.
Sure.
Thank you.
She won't take anything for the pain, so do what you can to keep her still.
Doctor here has been very helpful. However, I'm afraid he's a little bit overprotective.
Now, wait, is she really ready to leave now?
No, but I can't hold her.
Now, where do I go to find my husband?
I'll make a deal with you. I will personally go and check on Mr. Woodard's condition if you'll just stay in the waiting room, off your feet.
Agreed.
Okay, come on.
Oh, Doctor, if there are any news people and they're asking about the Woodards or the helicopter crash, they are to be given no information. Now, that's very important.
None of us will comment, Mrs. Woodard.
Thank you. The reporters, did they come back?
No, but a few new ones showed up. They're down to the pilot's family.
Mrs. Grossman. Must remember to tell Royal about her.
Who's Royal?
Secretary, it's Bill's secretary, actually. He's still in Albany. I'm not going to call him until I know anything definite.
How many ribs did you break?
4. It only feels like 12. However, I am doing very nicely.
Oh, I wasn't about to suggest otherwise.
Good. No, I have got to keep my head together today. No sedatives until that contract is signed and the merger has been closed. If there's anything that's going to make my husband heal faster, it's going to be the announcement. Gladys Janet's newspaper has been joined to the Woodard chain.
Look, under the circumstances, it might be wise to expect a delay in this deal.
No. It took 2 years to convince her to turn her daddy's newspaper over to Bill. She could back out in 2 seconds. No, there have to be no doubts, no delays, nothing which is going to alarm that very peculiar lady.
I sincerely hope that your husband is not seriously injured, but you have to expect...
He isn't. He can't be. He's going to be just fine. And he is going to be the next United States Senator from New York. Those are our plans. We are not going to change them. I know. I know he could be seriously hurt, but I will deal with that if and when I have to.
Okay, here's the general rundown. Mr. Woodard has a linear skull fracture that needs very close observation. Now, beyond that, there's a concussion, broken wrist, and various contusions. But all in all, I'd say you're both very lucky people.
What about the heart condition?
Heart's stable. Pressure was up for a while, but the electrocardiogram looks good now. We're monitoring him just to be on the safe side.
Oh, good. Good, that's good news. Now, tell me some more about the skull fracture.
That we'll have to watch. A neurology consultant's being called in.
Is Will in any danger?
Mrs. Woodard, we can't be too thorough with a skull injury. Now, the best thing to do is just to wait until the specialist has seen him.
Well, what I am going to do is see him myself. Where do I find him?
They've sent him up to neurology now. I would really like to send
Thank
you down to
X-ray. Very
X-ray.
much for all your help, Doctor. Where is neurology?
6th floor.
Good. I will find it.
I'll take her.